Welcome to our e-learning marketing system mini video series. The purpose of this short video presentation is to show you a specific section on our site that you can use right now to generate more leads, attract more clients, and make more money for your business. This mini video series has been carefully created to guide you to the content that can impact your business right now, and our goal is to put some dollars in your pocket. The only thing that will prevent this from happening is you. We have everything on our e-learning site you will ever need to build the business of your dreams. However, if you don't apply the information we have here for you, naturally, you will never see any results. Please remember that these videos will only cover a mere fraction of the money-generating strategies and tactics, tools, and resources we have available for you in this program. While these videos will indeed make you a lot of money right now, that revenue will pale in comparison to what we can help you make when we work together moving forward. And please keep in mind that these mini videos are going out to a wide, diverse group, so I will need to select various businesses to use as examples throughout this series. However, all of the strategies and tactics we will show you are applicable to every business on the planet. So let's cover our 9th strategy in this series. In our last presentation, we showed you a powerful marketing strategy where you could generate all the leads your business can handle by using direct mail without it costing you a dime. This was just one of a multitude of strategies we have waiting for you in our strategy library. I keep stressing the fact that our e-learning marketing system has absolutely everything a small business owner will ever need to master the fundamentals of business and marketing without the time and expense typically associated with learning these critical skills. We seriously want you to think of our e-learning program as your own private online MBA program without the six-figure debt required by universities. We have actually created an entire strategy library filled to the brim with strategies specifically designed to fit every business and every situation. The response we received from those who reviewed our previous presentation was staggering. Many of you told us you had never before thought along those lines when it comes to generating leads for your business. If you will take some time to go into the strategy section of our e-learning site, you will find many more strategies just like that one, many of which are even more powerful than that one we explained. That particular strategy was designed to help the small business owner who desperately needs to generate leads but has little to no marketing budget to get that job done. When you apply that strategy, you will have a way to instantly attract a multitude of leads and get some money rolling through your door. And now that you're generating leads, you should also be closing sales. As you do, today's strategy will help you increase your profit from those sales anywhere from 30 to as much as 100%. To access this strategy, let's begin at your dashboard. Click on More Profits and then click on the link labeled Strategies We Use to Convince Clients to Buy More Often. Click on How to Set Up and Cross-Sell and Make Big Profits, and then click on the Fishbowl Discount Tactic. This is a quick and simple tactic that every small business can easily execute at zero cost to the business. Here's how it works. People love to feel like they're getting a great deal. On top of that, people love it when they win something. That's because most people never do. They go through their entire life and never win a thing. When they do win, you can bet they will take full advantage of their good fortune. Here's how you can capitalize on that human trait by giving every one of your customers a win and possibly double your profits in the process. First, it's very important that you know and understand the difference between net profit and gross profit. Gross profits are what you make from the sale of your products or services, less what it costs you to sell them. So if you sell a widget for $50 and it costs you $10 to make that widget and another $10 in sales commissions, your gross profit is $30. Net profit is what you have left over after you subtract all of your business expenses from your gross profit. Business expenses include the expense of running your business, such as your overhead costs, shipping expenses, phone and internet access bills, vehicle expenses, and so on. Technically, if you draw a salary, that's also subtracted from your gross profit to calculate your net profit as it's an expense to your business. Let's assume these additional expenses average $15 per widget. When we subtract that $15 from our $30 gross profit, we're left with a net profit of $15. Since the sales process was $50 and the profit was $15, this means our net margin equals 30%. Now listen to what I'm about to say very carefully, because few business owners understand net versus gross profit. In our example, you know that when you sell a widget for $50, you will realize a net profit of $15, which is your 30% margin. That covers every single expense you have to pay to operate your business. So what happens if you increase your dollar amount of that sale, either by raising the price of that widget or by upselling or cross-selling your customer on an additional product or service? The only additional cost to you at that point is the actual cost for that product or service. In other words, right now you make $15 for every widget sold. But if you sold that exact same widget for $65 instead of $50, you would create an additional $15 profit, effectively doubling the profit for that one sale. Unfortunately, it's tough to raise prices today. But what if you could instead sell an additional item to the same customer for $20? And if that item only cost you $5 to produce and deliver, you can make that additional gross profit of $15. The overhead and expenses for your business are already paid for by the initial sale. So the vast majority of the revenue from the upsell or cross-sell is pure in your pocket profit. If that additional gross profit is $15, you just doubled your original profit. That's a 100% increase to you. And if you did this with every customer, you would effectively double the profitability of your business. What I'm trying to say is that a small increase in customer revenue adds up to big time on your business's bottom line. So let's show you a strategy you can use to upsell or cross-sell almost every one of your customers, clients, and patients. Let's start by explaining the difference between an upsell and a cross-sell. In essence, an upsell involves offering the buying customer at the point of purchase more of what they just purchased. You're getting the customer to purchase a larger quantity or a higher volume. When you supersize your fries at McDonald's, that's an upsell. When you buy socks at the store and the clerk convinces you to buy a dozen more to get a special discounted price, that's an upsell. You're purchasing more of what you were originally buying. A cross-sell involves offering the buying customer at the point of purchase an additional product or service that's related to what they just purchased, typically something they need or want but didn't think about purchasing at the time. After you supersized your fries at McDonald's, the person helping you asked you if you would like the apple pie with your meal. After you agreed to the dozen socks, you also agreed to buy a new pair of shoes as well. These are all examples of a cross-sell. You're buying a related product or service. Keep in mind that once a customer decides to make a purchase, they're now predisposed to buy. Their guard is down, and they're now in what's referred to as a purchase state. They'll buy almost anything that's related to their primary purchase. Every small business owner should be capitalizing on this human tendency. If you don't, your competition will. Consider this example. Let's say you own a garden center. One of your customers comes in to buy some plants to spruce up their yard. They walk up to the counter to buy 2 plants, and you say to them, "We're having a special today. If you buy 1 more plant, you can get an additional plant for free." That's an upsell because you're getting them to purchase more of the same thing than they would have originally. You then ask them if they need planting mix for the plants they're purchasing by saying, "If you buy 2 or more plants, you can get 2 bags of planting mix for the price of 1. Now you're cross-selling them because you're getting them to purchase a related item. So your goal here is to find various ways to upsell and cross-sell your customers so you can increase the profitability of your business 30 to 100%. In fact, statistics show that 30% of customers will purchase an upsell, cross-sell item if you simply ask them to. That's pretty simple, isn't it? And yet the vast majority of business owners never do. With the strategy I'm about to show you, we're going to blow that 30% figure right through the roof. Watch how we can tap into human nature and skyrocket the profitability of your business with just this one strategy. Begin by asking yourself what other products or services would complement or add value to your current customers when they buy what you sell. Create a list of potential upsell and cross-sell products or services. And by the way, they don't have to be your products or services. Naturally, it's much better if they are yours, but many businesses today simply don't have complementary products or services. If that's the case, find other businesses that do and create an affiliate relationship with them. Tell them you want to start selling their product or service to your customers and negotiate a fair percentage of the profits from those sales for your business. Most affiliate fees today run between 10 to as much as 50% of the sale, depending on the margins involved. A labor-intensive service like a consultant or coach may pay just 10%, whereas someone selling an online ebook may pay 50% since they literally have no cost involved in creating or delivering their product. Once you have your list created, be sure to calculate your gross profit margin for each item, since these will be additional add-on sales you don't have to worry about your net margins. All of your business expenses are typically covered in the initial sale. Now ask yourself what % discount you could give to a customer buying a specific product or service. So for example, you discover that you have a 50% profit margin on a complimentary gadget. So you could easily offer a 25% discount and still make a nice profit. Now that you know how much you can discount the item you're promoting and still make a comfortable profit, here's what you do. When a customer makes any purchase whatsoever, always ask them if they're interested in buying anything else. Once they say no, the sale would have typically ended there and they would have left. But let's use human nature to get them to stay and buy from you. Tell them that they have just earned an opportunity to draw a number from your fishbowl or whatever you choose that would be similar in nature, and explain to them that the numbers in the fishbowl represent special bonus discounts ranging from 5 to a maximum of 25%. Remember that the discounts you offer in your fishbowl will be determined by your gross margin. In other words, don't offer a discount where you end up losing money. Now listen to this. All of the numbers in the fishbowl are labeled 25%, which is the maximum discount you quoted, but don't tell the customer that. Use folded pieces of paper so the customer can't see the number until they select theirs and open it. When they draw their number, congratulate them on being one of the very few to win the maximum discount, which they can now apply toward the purchase of a select list of products and services. Hand them a list they can select from that contains various products or services with high profit margins. Now remember, they were not going to buy anything additional from you that day anyway, which is why you always ask them first if they're interested in buying anything else. So this is a way you can increase your sales of a higher profit item. And by giving them 25% off, that discount is almost too compelling for them not to use it. Now, naturally, not everyone will use the coupon to buy that day, but the average percentage of those who do will range from 40 to 70%. And since the upsell or cross-sell is gross profit, you should effectively double the profitability of your business using just this one strategy. If you don't, you simply selected items with too low of a profit margin. Find something else and test it, including affiliate items with substantial profit margins. And one more critical, important point. How much did this strategy cost you to implement? The answer, 0. In fact, all this takes is 15 seconds to explain the fishbowl drawing and hand them the list of goodies they can select from. Are you beginning to see for yourself the tremendous value we have created for you in the e-learning marketing system? This system has everything you will ever need to create competition-crushing, market-dominating business that will make you the money you have always dreamed of. And this is just one strategy in the transactions strategy library. There are 17 additional strategies waiting for you in just this one section. Imagine what will happen to your revenue and profits when you begin to implement each and every one of these strategies. Just the one in this presentation has the potential to double your profitability. Think of the competitive advantages you get from this point forward by using VIP access to this entire library of proven and tested strategies, ready to help you generate instant leads, attract a multitude of clients, and finally start to make the money you've always dreamed of making. And you'll do all of this with total and complete confidence and certainty. We created the e-learning marketing system to give you and your business the competitive edge all small business owners need today in order to dominate their market. So what are you waiting for? Get started right now, creating your list of potential upsell and cross-sell products and services, as well as your targeted affiliate list of potential partners. You now have the step-by-step, paint-by-numbers roadmap to guide you every step of the way. Thanks to the e-learning marketing system, we've taken the guesswork out of the equation when it comes to creating effective sales and marketing, and given you the ability to not only create your own marketing quickly, but to create marketing that will crush your competition and make your business the obvious choice when it comes to buying what you sell. Use the vast array of tools, templates, and resources we have here for you. You'll explode your revenue and profits and build a world-class business. As you are witnessing through this mini video series, we have everything on this site you will ever need as a small business owner, and it's as easy to use as point and click. And this is just scratching the surface for what we have in store for you. Our next mini video will continue to follow the same format. It will feature another specific strategy designed to make you money and grow your business. We'll walk you through it step by step so you not only know where the information is on this site, But so you know exactly how to apply